Welcome back to Quantreef.com. XRP's trading at 1.4325, sitting right in the middle of a tight range after a pullback from the highs. Interesting spot to dig into: liquidity, support and resistance, VWAP, Fibonacci, fair value gaps, positioning, and where this likely goes over the next few hours. Price is at 1.4325, just above session VWAP at 1.4264. And the two anchored VWAPs sit close enough together to treat as one zone around 1.422 to 1.436. That means buyers are holding value, but structure strength is graded low here, so this is more balance than conviction. Neither side has clearly won the range yet. The liquidation map itself isn't printing clean pool data on this screen, so I'll lean on the structural levels instead. Stop hunt risk is flagged high, which tells you resting orders on both sides are thin and vulnerable to a quick wick. That kind of setup usually means price probes one edge of the range to grab liquidity before it actually commits to a direction. On the panel, resistance 1 sits at 1.4505, then 1.5035, then 1.5465 above. Below, support is the 1-hour swing low at 1.4036, with the stop-loss zone at 1.39684. Given the current bounce, resistance at 1.4505 is more likely tested first. A break under 1.4036 invalidates the bullish red. There's a bearish 4-hour fair value gap just overhead between 1.4338 and 1.4453, that's close, and it's only about 71% filled, so it's a real magnet. Below, the bigger bull gaps sit down near 1.378 and 1.347, but those are further away. On Fibonacci, price is inside the retracement near the 0.382 level at 1.4288, acting as light support. I'd expect the nearby FVG to get tested before those deeper fib zones matter. The grade here is neutral, with N and HTS not printed this cycle. Trend and structure at 65.7 and volume and liquidity at 66.1 are the layers carrying the setup, while Fibonacci and location at 26.6 is dragging it down, with macro sitting flat at 50. Positioning splits aren't populated on this screen, so I'm reading this mostly off structure rather than crowd bias right now. Price sitting between VWAP support and that overhead for our FVG makes the 1.4505 resistance the more natural first target. Sellers likely lean on it given the low structure strength. If buyers push through, 1.5035 opens up next. If it holds and rejects, the move back toward 1.4036 and the stop cluster below becomes the play. Remember, XRP largely takes direction from Bitcoin, so check Bitcoin's own liquidity picture before leaning either way here. A Bitcoin sweep can override a clean XRP setup instantly. Bullish case confirms above 1.4505, invalidated back under 1.4036. Bearish case confirms on a rejection at that FVG, invalidated on a close through 1.4505. So we're sitting right at a decision point. Whichever side takes the next liquidity pool likely dictates the next rail move. If this kind of breakdown helps, give the video a like and subscribe. Quantreef.com runs this same 9-layer grade, probability read and liquidity map across more than 100 coins, with a 7-day trial if you want to dig deeper. This is for educational purposes only, not financial advice.